Tonight, veterinarians and horse owners are sounding an alarm about a growing outbreak of a virus spreading among horses.
One horse returned to Larimer County from Texas and is now under quarantine.
Your reporter in northern Colorado, Dylan Thomas, spoke to an expert about the danger and why owners are being advised to not travel with their horses.
Colorado State University's veterinary equine teaching hospital right here is the only one of its kind in the entire region. It's safe to say they've been monitoring this outbreak very closely. While no cases have been brought into this facility for care, they have been dispatched out to properties where they are diagnosing it here in Colorado and in nearby states.
Herpes in the horse is a viral disease.
And after a barrel racing event in Texas recently, the virus is spreading into states including Colorado. CSU's Catherine Wattman says there are two types of equine herpes. One is sexually transmitted. However, this outbreak is equine herpes virus 1, which is typically passed through discharge from a horse's mouth or nose. It's most commonly from direct contact from an infected horse, but can also be passed through saliva on trailers or even in a water trough.
If your horse is starting to show signs of lethargy or not quite acting themselves, fever, if you notice any nasal discharge, ocular discharge, or if your horse has inappropriate neurologic behavior.
This horse here is healthy, but if it were infected,
That discharge typically comes from both nostrils, and it's going to be more than a little trickle. It's going to be quite profuse discharge.
if the symptoms are respiratory, they most commonly resolve themselves. If it is neurological, there isn't a set treatment, and it could potentially be fatal.
There is a vaccine out there. It's not 100% protective, but it may lessen the severity of clinical signs.
However, antivirals are not showing strong efficacy in horses that are already infected. So amid this outbreak,
Be careful bringing new horses into the herd and or having a horse travel, say, to an event and then coming back to the herd.
human health isn't impacted by this virus. Wattman says horse owners shouldn't panic, but should simply just keep their horse or herd isolated from outside horses for now.
Good common sense always prevails.
If your horse is starting to show symptoms, you can take a rectal temperature, and if that temperature is at 101.5 or higher, you may want to reach out to your vet for further care. In Fort Collins, Dylan Thomas covering Colorado First.
And Dylan is your reporter in northern Colorado. You can send him your story ideas by calling our tips line at 303-863-TIPS or send him an email at yourreporter@cbs.com.